Welcome, winter lovers. Whether you're the type who counts down the days until the first snowflake falls, or you're just here for the cozy sweaters and hot drinks, we're glad you're joining us for another magical Minnesota winter. And yes, even you secret winter complainers. Don't worry, we see you. There's something here for everyone, even if you're just in it for the snow days and the excuse to stay inside. It's November 21st, 2025, and Minnesota's coldest, coziest season is officially here. Whether you're out on the frozen lakes ice fishing, gliding through the woods on cross-country skis, or just admiring the sparkling snow from your window, winter in Minnesota is a time to embrace the chill and make the most of every frosty moment. Maybe you're the type who loves to curl up by the fire with a mug of cocoa, surrounded by family and friends, watching the snow pile up outside. Or perhaps you're planning your next outdoor adventure, ready to take on whatever the season brings. Here in Minnesota, winter is about more than just cold weather. It's about community, tradition, and coming together to brave the elements. From shoveling driveways with your neighbors to building snowmen with the kids, these moments create memories that last a lifetime. There's an old saying here, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. And if there's one thing Minnesotans know, it's how to dress for the cold. Layer up, zip up, and don't forget your hat and mittens. Minnesotans are true pros at bundling up, turning even the chilliest days into opportunities for fun and connection. Colorful mittens, thick scarves, and sturdy boots are just part of the uniform. From the dazzling St. Paul Winter Carnival, with its sparkling ice sculptures and lively parades, to the quiet, breathtaking beauty of snow-covered forests and peaceful winter landscapes, there's a special kind of magic in the air. This season truly has something for everyone, whether you're sledding down a hill, exploring a winter festival, or simply enjoying the crisp, fresh air. Today, we're diving into the long-range forecast for Minnesota's winter, covering temperatures, snowfall, and all the details you need to know to make the most of the months ahead. We'll talk about what these predictions mean for your daily life, from your morning commute to your weekend plans, and how you can stay safe and comfortable no matter what the weather brings. NOAA's team of experts has been hard at work, analyzing climate patterns and weather data to give us a sneak peek at what's coming. Their insights help us prepare for everything from big snowstorms to those rare sunny winter days. Remember, these are broad, seasonal predictions, not day-by-day forecasts. But they're a great way to get a sense of what to expect, so you can plan ahead for winter fun, travel, and all the little moments in between. Are you ready to find out what's in store for December, January, and February? We'll break down the trends, highlight what's unique about this year, and share tips to help you make the most of every snowy day. Let's get you prepared, informed, and maybe even a little bit excited for the season ahead, so you can be the most winter-ready person on your block. Let the winter planning begin. Grab your mittens, gather your friends and family, and get ready for another unforgettable Minnesota winter. Let's get to the big question. How cold will it be this winter in Minnesota? Every year, Minnesotans brace themselves for the long, icy months ahead, wondering if this season will bring relentless cold or offer a few welcome breaks. The answer, according to NOAA's latest outlook, might surprise you. NOAA's outlook points to a milder-than-average winter for Minnesota. That means, compared to the deep freezes of years past, we could see more days with temperatures hovering closer to normal, and fewer stretches of bitter, unrelenting cold. The forecast suggests that much of the state will experience above-average temperatures, especially during the heart of winter. But don't get too excited. Mild in Minnesota is still a relative term. We're talking about a winter where you'll still be scraping frost off your windshield and shoveling snow from your driveway. There will be plenty of freezing days, just fewer of those bone-chilling, sub-zero stretches that make you question your life choices. Expect more temperature swings this season. We'll likely see a mix of calm, near-average days, punctuated by brief but sharp cold snaps. One day might feel almost pleasant for January, while the next could bring a sudden plunge in temperatures. This back-and-forth pattern will keep everyone on their toes. The jet stream, which acts like a river of air high above us, will be more variable this winter. At times, it'll dip south and pull in blasts of Arctic air, but these cold spells aren't expected to stick around as long as they have in harsher winters. Instead, the jet stream will often shift, letting milder air return more quickly. The dominant airflow may come from the west or northwest, which tends to bring slightly warmer conditions than a direct hit from the Arctic. This means we could see more days with temperatures just below freezing, rather than deep, persistent cold. You'll still need your heavy coat, but you might find yourself reaching for a lighter jacket on some afternoons. Layering will be key, as the weather could change quickly from chilly to almost comfortable, and back again. The extreme, record-breaking cold should be less frequent this year, but don't let your guard down. Minnesota winters are always unpredictable, and a sudden cold snap can still catch you off guard, especially if you're not prepared. Average highs will still be well below freezing for much of the season, so don't pack away your winter gear just yet. Even on milder days, icy mornings and frosty nights will be the norm. Be ready for quick changes. A sunny, almost spring-like day can turn frigid overnight. The weather will keep you guessing, so it's smart to check the forecast before heading out. This winter will keep you checking the forecast and layering up. Whether you're heading to work, school, or just out for a walk, staying prepared will help you make the most of Minnesota's ever-changing winter weather. Even with a milder trend overall this winter, Minnesotans know better than to let their guard down. The state's reputation for bone-chilling cold is well-earned, and while some days may feel surprisingly gentle, the threat of a true Arctic blast always lingers just around the corner. Minnesota's classic Arctic blasts aren't going away. These powerful surges of frigid air driven down from the north can sweep in with little warning, transforming a mild week into a deep freeze almost overnight. Watch for a sharp cold snap in late December, just in time for the holidays. As families gather and lights twinkle, temperatures are likely to tumble, bringing a sudden reminder of winter's bite. It's the kind of chill that makes you appreciate a warm mug of cocoa and the glow of a fireplace. The deepest freeze is likely mid to late January, with overnight lows plunging well below zero and wind chills that can reach -30 or worse. This is the period when even the hardiest Minnesotans double up on layers and cars groan to life in the morning darkness. This is the kind of cold that freezes pipes, makes sidewalks treacherous, and tests your winter resolve. It's a time when every errand feels like an expedition, and the simple act of stepping outside demands preparation and grit. February brings another potential cold snap, possibly around Valentine's Day, though it may be shorter and less intense. Still, it's enough to remind everyone that winter isn't finished yet, and a frosty wind can cut through even the thickest scarf. These bursts often come with gusty winds and dangerous wind chills, making outdoor activities risky, and prompting schools and businesses to issue warnings or even close for safety. Between these cold spells, expect temperatures to bounce back toward average. There will be stretches of sunshine and melting snow, offering brief respites and a taste of milder weather before the next cold front arrives. Mark your calendar for late December, mid to late January, and mid-February. These are the coldest windows. Planning ahead can help you stay safe and comfortable, whether it's prepping your home, your car, or your winter wardrobe. It's a winter of contrasts, calm, almost spring-like periods interrupted by true Minnesota cold. Staying alert and prepared is the key to making it through the season, no matter what surprises the weather has in store. Now, the big question: how much snow? This winter, Minnesota is leaning toward below-normal precipitation. That means fewer big storms and less total snow, especially compared to average years. The storm track will likely shift south or east, leaving us with more dry, quiet stretches. You'll still see snow, but those epic, foot-deep storms will be rare. Fewer snow days and less shoveling might sound nice, but a thin snowpack can mean drought concerns come spring. Less snow also means less risk of spring flooding, but it's a double-edged sword for lakes and soil moisture. So while you might shovel less, we'll be watching for the long-term effects of a drier winter. Remember, below normal doesn't mean no snow, just less of it, and more spaced out. This winter's snow won't be spread evenly. NOAA predicts a north-south split. Southern Minnesota, including the Twin Cities, Mankato, and Rochester, could see near normal or just slightly below normal snowfall. Northern Minnesota, Duluth, Bemidji, the Iron Range, will likely be drier, with lighter, less frequent snow. The main storm track favors the south, leaving the north on the edge of most systems. That's tough news for northern snowmobilers and ski resorts, who may need to rely on snowmaking. Meanwhile, the south should prepare for slick commutes and the occasional heavy snow removal. It's a tale of two winters: more snow and mess in the south, less in the north. Our lives and local economies are shaped by these winter patterns. So, when will the big snows hit? Watch early to mid-December for the first plowable event as cold air meets lingering warmth. The most active stretch for heavy snow is mid-January to mid-February, when the atmosphere is most dynamic. Expect 1 or 2 major storms. These are the wet, heavy snows that snarl traffic and close schools. Even in a drier winter, a few big storms can define the season. After mid-February, major snow chances drop, though a March blizzard is never off the table. Late-season snow melts faster, thanks to a stronger sun. The core snowy window, January 20th to February 20th. Get your shovels ready. The moisture may come in bursts, not a steady trickle. Let's clear up mild winter. In Minnesota, it doesn't mean warm. It means fewer brutal week-long Arctic blasts, not balmy days. Highs in the 20s might be mild here, but it's still freezing. Expect quick cold punches, then rebounds to more manageable temps. Snowy bursts may be followed by thaws, leading to icy sidewalks and patchy snowpack. Unlike classic cold winters, snow may not stick around all season. Don't put away your parka. A mild winter is still a real Minnesota winter. You'll still scrape ice, pestor mesoquaim, you'll stormer mesores, bundle up, and face dangerous cold at times. Mild is a scientific label, but for us, it's just a few more breaks from the deep freeze. Remember, this is a long-range outlook, not a guarantee. Weather is complex. NOAA's models are the best, but the atmosphere can surprise us. Think of this forecast as a broad sketch: milder temps, quick cold snaps, snow favoring the south. Details will shift as winter unfolds. A small change in the jet stream can move the storm track and change everything. Stay updated. Don't treat this November forecast as the final word. Use it to prepare, but rely on short-term forecasts for daily plans. Be flexible. Patterns can shift, and surprises happen. Prepare for a typical Minnesota winter, and you might be pleasantly surprised. This forecast is a guide, not a promise. So, how do you prepare? Start with your home. Service your furnace, check weather stripping, and know where your water shutoff is. For your car, check the battery tires and pack a winter survival kit with blankets, snacks, and jumper cables. Embrace the season, plan fun activities, get your winter gear ready, and remember, there's no bad weather, just bad gear. Check on neighbors, especially the elderly, during cold snaps. Winter in Minnesota is about community and resilience. Stay updated with trusted forecasts, and be ready to adapt. This winter promises classic Minnesota character. Make the most of it safely and warmly. Prepare your home, car, and mindset, and you'll handle whatever comes. Here's to a great winter season ahead.